bit hard on the bum. For me, it's alright, I'll only be in there a little while.
So I gave myself a pressure sore.
Ow, ow.
I'm alright now. I did it when I come back from my holiday.
Oh, it's not very comfy.
I was looking back through the footage as I was editing it, and there were so many occasions where I was just giving my bum a bit of a pounding.
Ow, ow.
I don't think so.
Ow, my bum hurts. Oh, ow.
Pressure sores are no laughing matter. Genuinely, this is quite funny, but if it was any worse, it could have been a really big deal, you know? I didn't actually know that I had a pressure sore because I was doing my skin checks. So I was doing it with I was just like looking like under like at the back of my thighs, and I was like, oh, well, I can't see anything. And then I had this weird tremor that was just like, my leg was just shaking. And I was like, this is a new spasm. Why have I got a new spasm? This is so weird. And eventually I got right up, legs akimbo, and I got my phone on the selfie camera, and I just looked, and I was like, there's a big red mark on my bum. I was like, I think that might be an early pressure sore. I Googled it. It's definitely had all the hallmarks of a stage 1 pressure sore. Posted a pic on some spinal cord injury Facebook groups. Everyone was like, yeah, you've definitely got a stage 1 pressure sore. Lucky you've caught it early. Now get on, take your weight off it. That's the only way you can heal it, is just to take the weight off. I had to lay down on my side, for like 2 whole days to try and heal that up. So for me, like when I am idle, my spasms kick up loads. So like it wasn't very comfortable for my body. But there are worse things than laying in bed, watching Netflix and YouTube for 2 days. But people do this for like 3 months, 6 months. And longer. It's mad, like how the only way to heal a pressure sore is just to keep the weight off of it. And when you're like non-ambulatory and you've got skin breakdown, muscle atrophy, and I was really lucky, I actually dodged a bullet. So the amount of times I've complained about my spasms in the past, about like, they've actually kept my legs from atrophying, and the fact that I've got like sensation, and I was always like, my bum hurts, my bum hurts. And my bum like still really hurts just from like pushing and like bum, 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 bum. Hello, stop giving your bum a pounding, like take care of it. Yeah, my bum still hurts actually, I've just realized, because my glute muscles have actually atrophied quite a lot, and my sit bones do push down quite a lot. Sitting on hard surfaces, doing those shower transfers. The wheelchair basketball, oh man, that was horrible. Like they had a cushion that was like basically similar to this chair. It was just like this, like kind of a cushion like this. And I took a look at it and I was like, you know what? That'll be all right. Yeah, I'm not going to be in the chair that long. Like how long I'm going to be playing basketball for? Ended up being 2 hours in that chair. Luckily, again, I've got sensation, and I was like, oh man, just kept lifting myself up. I was like, this is really painful. I was really tempted to just be like, why don't I just put my seat cushion from my wheelchair into the basketball wheelchair? And I didn't. I don't know why I didn't, but definitely regret it, because that made it loads worse. It wasn't that bad, but I definitely had this like tremor, like pulsing spasm that was definitely trying to communicate with me some sort of trauma. And there it was. It revealed itself. And luckily for me, I don't know why I say thank the Lord. I'm not religious. I have a lot of gratitude for the fact that it healed up very nicely in 2 days. I've complained a lot in the past about my spasms, and to be honest, they really suck sometimes. But the good thing is they have allowed my muscles to not atrophy away. The fact that I've got an incomplete injury means I've got sensation and I can feel the discomfort. But if you are the sort of person that doesn't have spasms, and your legs have atrophied loads, and your skin is compromised, and you could be sat on hard surfaces, don't do what I did in the last few videos. That was really irresponsible of me. Ow!
This is a little bit uncomfortable for my body. Like I say, if you have a small towel to put underneath, I would recommend that.
Oh, really, Ford?
Be mindful of that. Check your skin. Be diligent. Pressure sores are no joke, man. Like, you can die from having a pressure sore. I didn't even know that. Once it gets infected, it's awful. Bed rest, especially because I live on my own now. So like, you know, what if I was on bed rest? Like, I'd have to get people to help me do my shopping, cook my food. It would be awful. So I'm really lucky that I dodged the bullet. I just wanted to say that for those of you out there that aren't so fortunate to have that sort of feedback, look out for yourself. Skin check. Be diligent. Look after yourself. Love yourself and each other. Peace.
But yeah, you could definitely put a rolled up towel underneath